All right, so back in June of 2022, right, I get pulled over with this chick I was with. She was speeding. It was a speed trap, so it went from 45 to 35. Long story short, they pull us over. The cop initially walks over to her window, and he says, "I'm going to let you go with a warning." First, he asks, "Do you know why I pulled you over? You were speeding." Yada yada yada. But he says, "I'm going to let you off with a warning." He leans and looks into the car. He sees me, younger black dude with an older white woman. Right now, he at that point he signals to his partner, tell me to roll down my window. He looks in, boom. I got like an open beer, right? String of the beer. Ain't a crime. I'm in the passenger, grown ass man. So he asked me for my ID. When they get back, he asks us to step out of the car, right? Because now he's about to coerce her into letting him search the car and shit. So first he asked me, are there any guns or weapons in the vehicle? You know what I'm saying? Any drugs? Yada, yada, yada. I tell him no. Now, again, he already lied once on camera. I'm going to let you off with a warning. Looks in. Oh, we're going to conduct a search. He sees me. So this is already looking racially motivated. On top of the speed trap. So let's keep going. We get out. He basically tells her, listen, if you don't give me consent. No, before we even get to that part, he started asking her, like, where does she know me from? He noticed I had a Michigan ID. He was like, where does she know me from? How long have I been in town? Where were we going? All of these different type of like questions, right? And it was just really weird. So then he conducts the search, right? Now, he finds a pill bottle with the woman I was with. Her daughter's name, right, was on the pill bottle because she gets, it wasn't even a pill bottle. It was one of those bottles for medical marijuana because she got a medical marijuana card. Inside of the bottle, though, was a baggie that her dead husband had. So her husband died from cancer, stage 4. He was smoking weed before he died. He put it in his daughter's weed bottle, right? So I'm thinking, well, shit, how in the right, not necessarily in the right, but how safe can I be? You got two different, you know what I'm saying, white motherfuckers responsible for this weed. Ain't no way they're going to try to put it on me. That's exactly what he tried to do. So what he's saying was, he coerces her and tells her, like, you know what I'm saying, we'll impound the car. I'll call the dogs. We'll be out here all day if you don't sign this piece of paper. This is what he telling the lady I was with. If you don't sign this piece of paper, let me search the vehicle. Now, we wasn't expecting this clown to find shit. So, of course, she's like, we just trying to get on our way. So, like, we like, yeah, go ahead, do the search, you know? When he find a pill bottle, this motherfucker literally tries to say, if I don't take the charge, he's going to charge us both. What? Like, he just kept saying, you might as well take the charge. All of this is on camera. He was like, you might as well take the charge, because if I don't charge, he was like, if no one takes this charge, I have to charge you both. I'm like, first of all, what's weird about it is, why the fuck would she sign a piece of paper saying that she's going to be responsible for anything they find in her vehicle? So he's already playing some games. We're not snitching on each other. I'm not about to say it's her daughter's, weed bottle and it's her weed. Like, I'm not about to rat her out, but she damn sure ain't about to put that shit on me. You know what I'm saying? So none of us say shit. This guy, he literally says, I'm going to put you through a test, Mr. Hamilton. He's talking to me. He's like, I'm going to put you through a test. And if you pass the test, I won't arrest you. Right? I don't remember the series of questions he asked. And he even admitted, at this point, he was being honest about the shit. But he even admitted that he was going to try to trip me up. So he's being very honest with the questionnaire. He asked me the questions. I ended up beating the test. This motherfucker lied again and still locked us up, bro. The corniest shit I ever heard. What's even crazier about the situation, he even started talking about how he's single and how maybe he should download Tinder, bro. I can't make this shit up. I saw somebody saying the thing got an answer to a question I posed about being racially profiled, and they thought I was lying about it, yada, yada, yada. First of all, clown, thanks for the help in the algorithm. Secondly, it's very petty for me to get on here lying on white people. Trust me, y'all are racist enough. I don't have to lie on y'all. I got plenty of stories where y'all did racist shit. And you know what? After that comment, I might have more coming. Honestly. Seriously, y'all need to change and be stopped. In which case, this cop is going to, I'm definitely pursuing some civil rights type of shit. Because, first of all, the stop was cool. I even found out through talking to several different lawyers that cops can legally lie during an investigation, right? Especially if they think you're lying, right? especially if it's a life and death. It depends on the severity of the situation. So I found out a bunch of new information about the police. And this was yesterday. Now, apparently, though, so the stop was legal because of the speed trap. But it was not, he unlawfully arrested me because it wasn't beyond a reasonable doubt that the weed was or wasn't mine. Like, there was no, it was in her car. She signed the paperwork. Plus, you already gave your word in the very beginning you was going to let a nigga off with the warning. So this cop was, like, crossing so many fucking barriers. So now, you unlawfully arrested me. She already said she was going to take the charge. You charged me. You made me miss work to go to court. And you racially profiled me. Because he literally pulled her aside and was asking what dating site we met on, how long I was going to be in town, where she picked me up from, where was we going. All of these crazy, does he have any drugs or weapons on him? He lied in the police report, said she was fidgety and her voice changed octaves. She wouldn't look at him. He put in the police report, I was looking straight ahead. I wouldn't engage with his partner. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Asking for his phone number, his email? Hey, let me follow you on Instagram. No, you clown. This cop lied in the police report. The most pathetic shit I ever seen in my life. So, like, and it's just kind of corny that just because I'm with a bad white chick and you single and you telling us about your, like, it's just weird, bro, that any guy, this ain't even about a lame-ass white man. This is about the fact that any guy would do this to another guy, bro. You corny, bro. His partner was the good cop, but the reason the good cop became the bad cop is because he never interjected to stop his criminal cop buddy from trying to get me to the police station just to fingerprint me and take my information. You unlawfully arrested me, bro. You racially profiled me. You hit us at a fucking speed trap. You coerced her into searching her vehicle, right? Because you knew we wasn't trying to be out there all day. We was going somewhere, like. And if she would have known that it was weed in the car, the weed would have never been in the car to begin with. Plus, it was in her daughter's name and her dead husband's fucking like less than $10 worth of weed. It even says that shit in the report. A roach and less than $10 worth of weed, bro. Come on, guys. And you trying to put that shit on me. What's even interesting about this shit, right? So as me and her, this is how crooked the system is. This is how fucked up it is, especially towards black people. So we discussed it, and I tell her straight up, I'm like, look, it's your shit. You only gonna get a fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm black in this Commonwealth state of Pennsylvania. They gonna try to cook me with probation, worst case, right? I ain't worried about it, but I ain't trying to do it. Plus, I want to be able to smoke a fucking blunt if I choose, and I ain't gonna be able to do that with a drug charge. I can't do it. So, you know, you're gonna take the fine. It's your shit. I told you not to speed. You were speeding. You the reason this shit happened, honestly. So we both mutually agreed because she was an older white chick, ain't shit gonna happen. We already knew that, right? Last week, I meet the first public defender from this law firm. Tells me, as soon as I sit down, he tells me, oh, don't even worry about it. We're going to get you probation. This is not a big deal. We're going to get you a year of probation. I say, did you just try to seduce me with the fact that this ain't a big deal and I was going to get off with probation, but little do you know she's taking a charge, so ain't shit going to happen because there's no such thing as double jeopardy? Just like that. I say, you opened your mouth, bro, to tell me you was going to get me probation and you don't even know the whole situation or what we got planned? Right? So he's like, all right, you know, well, we're going to put this behind us when we get to court. We get to court, right? This is a week later, yesterday. They sent another dude from the office. So the guy that I cut into didn't even relay the information to this other guy because he did the same shit. This Westmoreland County, out in Fayette County, out in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. So look, at this courthouse, they make y'all sit in y'all car, and they'll send the bailiff or the cop, whatever the fuck we calling them, out to the car. They retrieve you, yada, yada, yada. Same thing with the lawyer. The lawyer come outside, get you out the car. Y'all take a little walk. Y'all talk game plan before you go in the building. It's a smaller building. So they send this other Poindexter white dude, right? A Mr. Smith working with the fucking Matrix. He comes out. He pulls me aside. Boom. First thing. No good morning, nothing. The first thing that he says is, I was just looking at the paperwork. Listen, nothing's going to happen. The worst thing we're going to get is a year probation. You're fine. I say, he was like, you're going home. I say, God damn, y'all are good at this. I say, did you just try to, what I say? I say, I'm like, I know they cut your check, but you ain't about to crucify me. He was like, what are you talking about? I'm not trying to crucify you. I'm like, look, the girl that I'm with was taking the charge. It was her weed, and she was the reason that this whole situation happened. I'm like, bro, the only reason I got charged is because I wasn't going to rat on her right then and there. We went home and discussed it. I'm like, would you rat on your girl? You know what I'm saying? Or if your girl really with you, would she rat on her man? I'm like, and we already know that y'all was going to try to put me on probation. I'm like, that's exactly why she's taking the charge, because we know she's going to get a fine. This is what I told this nigga. I said some other little shit, hot-headed. I was insinuating, like, you know, he was like, I ain't trying to crucify. Bro, they're cutting your check. You're supposed to be working for me, but they cut your check. You don't see that as a compromise situation? Like, nigga, I know you was out here to cook me, bro. Take your ass in there and handle that. All right, well, I'm going to talk to her lawyer when she gets here. We're going to put this behind us. I know, bitch. Anyway, black people. Fayette County, Westmoreland County, honestly, the state of Pennsylvania. Highly racist, highly geared against you. It's really geared against you, bro. They racially profile. They're trying to keep their lights on. How do they do that? They got to put you on probation. That gives this person with this job something to do and justification to collect a check. Y'all better wake up out here. Do not let these clowns put y'all on probation or anything if you feel like you can win. Take that shit to trial. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They're going to try to use fear and threaten. Nah, talk with integrity. Talk with intelligence. Be stern. Be firm. Even if you don't know the law. Talk with conviction, bro. Don't let these people try to control you and run you. You tell them what's going on, bro. Because I swear to God, if you black out here, they will try to cook you, bro. A lot of these people smile in your face and they got hate and the lack of a heart, bro. It's so lame. You got to watch them. All right, I'm going.